Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. And let's do a Wacky Wednesday, but let's do it by doing some rebel canning. First I want to update you on Jack. He is in ICU, but they've got something inserted so that it can try to break up the blood clots. He does have 2 of them in his lungs. So he called me this morning. He sounds good. So hopefully everything will be alright. So I am out of ketchup in the basement, so we are going to can some ketchup. Now I get these from Gordon Foods, but I'm sure some Sam's stores have them, Costco, whatever. And we're just going to pour it right into the jar. I'm going to go up to about the inch head space. And I just got ketchup all over my thing. I can't do anything without making a mess, I tell you guys. Now I do my ketchup in quarts because it's 32 ounces and it fills up one of those 32 ounce jars. So when I get done with them, I wash them out really well and I refill them. I had a whole bunch and, well, it got used up. I thought I'd get 4 out of here, but guess we're going to get 3. We're going to scrape that. I usually buy the bigger one, and that's why I thought I'd get 4, but they didn't have any of them. And neither did Sam's either. So I guess I got 1 extra jar here. So by doing it this way on sale, I priced it today on sale. I'll have to get you the regular price. But you would still get like 1 free, even by using the smaller container. Because last time I bought a whole gallon thing, but they just didn't have it. I don't know why, but they didn't. And you can use those containers afterwards to store stuff in too as well. And then no matter what it is, always debubble that. You can just basically stir it or go down each side, but make sure you debubble. I know, it's liquid. But, like if you look right there, there's a bubble. You don't want all those bubbles in there. And because it is a tomato product, we're going to water bath this for 30 minutes. Let's get all that out of there. Now my mustard I do actually in pints. If it's just you at home, I would do them in half pints, but I use the mustard for a lot of different recipes and stuff too, so I make mine up in pints. I think quarts would be too much, and pints seem to be just about right, and I do the same thing. I use it till it's done, clean it out, and then I refill it. But I'm down to 2 pints in the basement, so I figured, well, it's time, and I'm out of the ketchup. So then you're going to put your lids on, like usual. And I could do the mustard with it, but the mustard only takes 20 minutes. These take 30. So I'm going to go ahead and do them separate. Alrighty. Let's get that turned on. I tell you guys, I love the steam canner. Love, love, love the steam canner. So now we're going to wait till there's a good steady stream of steam coming out of there. Then we'll start our timing for 30 minutes. Let me get this mess cleaned up and we'll start with our mustard. Alright, so I put all the mustard, it came in a gallon. I put it into a glass bowl because you know, it's going to be too hard to get that down in there. So you're just going to fill these pint jars or whatever ones you want. You use the size that's best for you and your family. I'll tell you, it did one big burp and then it was done. Like, boom, right back in. You want to keep those rated about an inch head space too. And I'll tell you, this doesn't lose any of the flavor, nothing. The only thing it does is save you a nice amount of money. My main reason for recanning is that fact, is of saving money. And it's nice to have that stuff in the basement, you know. So let's say, oh shoot, I forgot to buy any mustard. Well, you got it downstairs or wherever you do your stock. I recanned barbecue sauce this way too. I know some people would like to see more of the Rebel canning, but if I have enough downstairs right now, I'm not going to can more. A, my budget won't allow it, and B, there's no need to have a bunch down there that I'm not going to use right now. So, you can recan salsa. You can recan tomato sauce, spaghetti sauce. You know, any of those things that you'd want to recan, you can do. Now, if I go up to the Amish store on Friday, even though I've been making, you know, tomato sauce, if they have a good deal on any of their, you know, 10-pound cans, I will get some and I'll recan it. And the reason I recan, like, some of the salsa is because my salsa is meant for me to put on top of stuff. I don't cook a lot with it because it's not like the restaurant style, which I do want to try some of that, by the way. And, but because I don't have it that way, I will recan regular salsa to literally cook with and use my salsa for the real good stuff. I might have to open up my jars here. I don't think 7's going to be enough. So now this is the same thing. I want to show you. See those? Those are bubbles. You want to make sure that you get every bubble out of there. I know that it helps bacteria grow, all other kinds of stuff. So you don't want that. It also helps so that it won't seal. You know, and you don't want any bacteria growing in your food. That's just gross and could make you very sick. But there's a lot of recanning things you can do and save a lot of money. When I get done with this and I know exactly how much I've gotten, I will look at the regular prices and I will put them down and I will see how much I saved per thing. I know with the ketchup, if I buy it on sale, then I actually get 1 32-ounce for free. Which, you know, I mean, I know it only saves like $5 or whatever, but $5 is $5 nowadays. You know, you could do something else with $5. So make sure you wash your rims really good. I was like, where did I put my rings? They're over there. And then these will sit here until I'm completely done with my ketchup. Because see, like that, you want to make sure you get all that off there, because they will not seal. And I was looking at the USDA and some of the stuff that they don't approve and they do approve and everything. You know, they haven't tested in years, first of all. Second of all, there's a lot of, I don't know what to call it, but a lot of not good going on at the USDA too. So, you know, anything like this that you do, you have to judge that for your family. I've been doing this, well, that's why there's no videos on it. I've been doing this now since 2021 maybe, and this is what we use. And None of us have keeled over dead, which is a good thing, or gotten sick. But again, it's something that you have to judge for yourself and your family. I have to give that disclaimer. So I'm going to finish filling these, get them ready, and then waiting for the ketchup to go, and then we'll get these other ones canning too. Alright, so the ketchup is done and out. They've already set. Now I've got 7.5 pints of mustard. Plus, I filled my mustard up. So actually there probably would have been 8, but I filled up my mustard. So what I calculated is non-sale prices. If you had to buy 3 32-ounce ketchup, this is in my area anyway, it would cost you $14.28. It cost me $7.49 for the ketchup, saving $6.79. If you were to buy not on sale mustard, and those are only 14 ounces, my jars are 16, it'd be $14.70. I paid $6.99, saving $7.71. So total, I saved $14.50 by buying in bulk and recanning. So that's quite a bit. Actually, I could have bought 2, you know what I mean, 2 of each and canned up a bunch for what it would have cost me just to buy them from the store. So I will only can things that save me money. I'm not canning a bunch of stuff that doesn't. It just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm going to get this going, let that steam go, and then time it for 20 minutes. I'm going to start me another batch of tomato sauce. I'm not going to film that, but I just went out and got a few more tomatoes, and then Tom can get more tonight. And took the ones out of the freezer, and going to start some more tomato sauce. Alright, so there we go. It's all canned up. Most of it's sealed already. I have enough mustard to last the entire year, and probably about 6 months of ketchup, because we go through a lot of ketchup. So there you go. And I saved nearly 15 bucks, and it didn't take much of my time. So, like I say, it's rebel canning. Do it at your own. You decide what's best for your family. But thanks for coming along with me. You guys have a blessed day. Be a blessing. And I'll see you at supper.